The girl stared calmly at her phone. The next second, she let out a piercing scream for help. The sudden appearance of something unknown terrified her, causing her to run around frantically. Hearing the scream, the mother holding her young son rushed to the door. To her surprise, the girl immediately calmed down after entering the house, walked straight to her bedroom, picked up a book from the table and began to study. The terrifying scene from moments before seemed to have never happened. But when the mother entered the room with her young son, the girl's emotions suddenly collapsed. A shrill scream erupted without warning. Even when the mother tried to explain gently, she waved her pen, aggressively driving her mother away. She even flatly refused the glass of milk her mother offered her, convinced that the milk was tainted with her brother's scent. The guests in the observation room all believed that the girl behaved this way because she hated her brother, but the mother explained that the root of the girl's emotional outburst was not her brother. In fact, she often had temper tantrums in her daily life. The girl always liked to argue with her parents, and she could always express her opinions clearly and fluently. However, when her father brought up a new topic, whether children should go to school during the pandemic, it immediately ignited her anger. She believed the topic wasn't even worth discussing. Her body language became increasingly agitated, and her emotions fluctuated violently in the blink of an eye. After witnessing the girl's series of abnormal behaviors, Dr. Wu quickly gave a preliminary diagnosis. The girl suffered from hypersensitivity. Her emotions lacked smooth transitions. She had difficulties in social development, struggled to understand the feelings of others, and was easily triggered by external stimuli into anxiety and unease. During a family board game, a similar incident occurred again. The girl stared intently at the spinning toy, and as the game progressed, her expression became increasingly tense. When her father announced his victory, she immediately burst into tears, and no amount of comforting could calm her down. Only when her parents deliberately let her win a round did her emotions subside slightly. But when they switched to playing a picture-matching card game, a small mistake made by her mother, saying key instead of lock, became the new trigger for her emotional outburst. The girl's body suddenly stiffened, and she stubbornly fixated on the difference between a lock and a key. She scribbled frantically on a piece of paper, her emotions escalating towards hysteria every second. Suddenly, she screamed for help and hid behind the curtains. Then she started smashing everything in sight, completely descending into a state of hysteria. Her mother accidentally mentioned the lock and key again, which completely ignited the girl's rage. She stormed around the room, spitting, throwing tantrums and rolling on the floor. The couple had no choice but to forcibly restrain her. Yet the girl's extreme behavior did not lessen at all, but instead became even more intense. This almost insane outburst sent shivers down everyone's spines, and an even more shocking scene was yet to come.